What advice would you give a 37-year-old who just started saving for retirement today? That's actually a really good question. So I'm going to be 38 and I feel like you're talking to me. I would ask you to really sit down and go through your budget, your entire budget. Spend all month, all week, however long it takes, get your budget right. Okay, you need to know what's coming in and what's going out. That is the bottom line. People doing FIRE, people doing just investing for retirement, normal retirement, or people who are looking to retire early. All of us, we know. I know how much money is going out every month. I know how much money is coming in, and I know how much of the percentage is going into my investments. But before you get there, you have to get your budget done. There's no way around it. If you're too lazy, you don't want to get your budget done, we have to stop there. I can't tell you what to do other than, you're not going to succeed, period. You don't have a budget, you're not going to succeed. You can disagree with me all you want, and I know people have disagreed with me in the past, and they're like, I never budget because I don't need to. Okay, it worked out for you, but you still have an idea how much of that money is coming in and how much of that money is going out, right? People I don't have to do my budget every single day now. Do it once a week, sometimes twice a week. I get them done, right? But once I got that budget, then I ran my net worth calculator, see where I am, because that's more of a progress check, right? Kind of like going to school, you get that progress report or, report card. It tells you where you are, and it tells you where you are with your current savings. Because if you don't know those numbers written down somewhere or in a spreadsheet somewhere, you're not going to be able to calculate your retirement number. You may say something like, oh, I don't know. You never hear people in the FIRE community say, oh, I don't know. I'm going to retire with like 1.5 million to 3 million. That's a wide range, right? If you ask me how much I want to have, I'm going to say 3.7 million. That's my FIRE number. Straight up. That's me. Okay. If I ask someone in the live chat and I say, hey, Kate, what's your FIRE number? And Kate tells me I'm going to have 2 million. Okay. Why? Oh, well, I'm going to have real estate income. That's going to bring me $20,000 a year. I'm going to have cash set aside for 2 years. And I'm going to have investments that's going to generate about 8 to 9% annually, maybe 7% annually in a conservative portfolio. And then I'm going to take 3% out every single year, or maybe 4% out every single year. That's a start. Okay. That's what FIRE people would know top of their heads. Like, I know this is how much money we need to invest. Right. And I'm going to keep going back to this. Right. I'm going to keep going back to it, because if you start from step 1 to 10, where am I now? I'm on step 10. Right. I started with step 1. It took me a whole year maybe to perfect my budget, really kind of perfect it. I knew exactly how much of my money was going out. I knew exactly how much of that money was coming in. I knew my paychecks on the 1st and the 15th when I was in the military. When I left the military, I knew how much money was coming in every 2 weeks. Okay? And I knew how much money I had to invest, or how long it was going to take me to pay down my debt. I did. I got it done in 2 years. I paid down $110,000 in debt between my credit. I had 5 credit cards for $47,000. I had 2 car loans. I don't know why I had 2 cars, but I got rid of them and paid them off. And I paid off my 401 or TSP loan, also known as a 401k loan. I had 2 personal loans. So I have many debts that I'm like, man, I can't save. I couldn't possibly max out my Roth IRA until I had my debt paid off with over $110,000. By the way, did you know that over 50% of Americans who make over $100,000 a year are living paycheck to paycheck? So is it always an income problem or a spending problem? If you're having trouble figuring out your budget, I encourage you to download a budgeting app called YNAB. YNAB stands for You Need a Budget. That's right. Whether you make $50,000 a year or $300,000 a year, every one of you needs to create a budget to achieve financial independence. You need to give every dollar a job so that you can be more intentional with your savings and spending. You can get a free trial without any credit card information by using the link in the description below. Now, you may not have that much debt, right? I was an exception because I had maybe not an exception, but I had a serious spending problem. So that was one of the problems that I had to address myself. There are so many ways I can approach this and just say, all right, this is how much money I would need to get there, right? But if I had to tell myself, my 37-year-old self, how to start saving for retirement, I would say start with this FIRE checklist. And second, watch as many videos as you can, And that's not me trying to get you to watch my videos. That's me telling you need to go out there and try to get as many resources as you can. I have free resources on my website, and you can go there and get, download all the spreadsheets. Just start today. Start budgeting. And once you're done budgeting, start saving. If you have debt, start paying off your debt. Once you're out of debt, you're gonna be so amazed at how much you can save. 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, 60% of your income. Start making $80,000 a year. Start making $120,000 a year. And then you start making $150,000 a year. It doesn't matter. You're gonna get there, okay? I want you to win. Start getting these resources and you're gonna win. That's what I would tell myself. I would tell a 37-year-old how to start. So, great question. Appreciate that.